I'm Clint Lawrence, president of JC Motors in Irvine, California. Glenn came as a referral to me, so the first thing I do is, I'm going to call him. I want to talk to him. What he did was sit and learn about my business. He listened to what I did. He wanted to get into my company. He wanted to figure out what products I needed, get the best underwriter behind him, get me the best rates, and then get back to me. I could spend the rest of the day on the phone, on Google, trying to find an insurance company that I wanted to work with. That's not good use of my time. All I ask is that you give me a fair deal and be honest with me as to what I need and what's going to help my company the best. And the neat thing is that whole conversation was probably 5 minutes. Now, keep in mind that he's looking at insuring, at that point, roughly about $5 million in freight a year. 5-minute conversation. He knew what I needed. The rest of it was pretty simple. You know, he took a couple of days. He reviewed some of the documents that I needed to give him, and he got back to me and said, this is what we can do. And reality at the time, what he did for me was shaved about $280,000 off my insurance costs per year. Glenn happened to sell me something called contingent cargo insurance. It was a very low-cost policy. He's like, you know, Clint, we can get this to you for, you know, I want to say pennies. It's not pennies, but it's very small in the world of insurance. He says, but this is going to protect you if something goes wrong, and if someone doesn't cover a claim, or you have a problem with a third-party logistics, or a trucker, something to that extent. About a year after I purchased it, I had an issue where a carrier wasn't covering the claim. And I said, Glenn, what do I do? This guy went to the level of actually trying to sue. I called Glenn. It was one call and it was done. They took care of it. So in one instance, that policy covered far more than I could ever imagine. And the key here is that Glenn told me about that. I had never asked him for that type of insurance because I had no idea what it was. GSIS's purpose is to be dedicated to every person and company they come in touch with.